So we started a conspiracy theory. I was approached by an old friend. We hadn't spoken in quite some time, but he was the kind of guy who, like, you knew he was gonna end up on the news someday and not as a host. I asked why he reached out and, well, he had discovered the truth.
The Earth is shaped like a velociraptor. I know it's hard to believe. The science is all there. I'll get to it in a second. Trust me, the Earth is velociraptor shaped. It's just dinosaur shaped. And here's the United States map, of course. Here's the exact city. So this will be a certified mug moment, if you believe it. Like, I don't see the same colors anymore. Do you know how scary that is? We have been enlightened, and it. You know how Galileo, and I said I'd explain the science to you, and here's like a quick, like, you know, visual aid. It's all very simple. It's self-explanatory. It just, you know, it makes sense because, you know, the lines, they've been watching us for thousands of years, hundreds of years even tens of years.
It was at this point I knew this guy was onto something. Now, you may be asking why we felt the need to do all of this. Well, we thought it would be funny. And it was. It all started with an informational pamphlet. Graphic design is my passion. Having been awakened to the truth, I knew what I must do. I traveled to not quite the nation's capital to help spread the truth in any way I could. They printed 200 pamphlets in color, double-sided. These madmen spent something like $200 actual on this, and we desperately wanted to not have that go to waste. So the plan was simple. We would stage a protest, an act of civil disobedience to hand out pamphlets, much like the Flat Earthers. No idea what's up with those guys. With our preparations complete, it was time for the operation to begin.
Awaken your eyes! Open them! You have been lied to all your life, my children. It is not your fault, but we are here to educate you.
You think the Earth is round? That's not true. You think the Earth is flat? That's stupid. Hollow? Dummy. Idiot.
The Earth is shaped like a velociraptor. The Earth is shaped like a velociraptor. The end is nigh. The Earth is a velociraptor. Take the chartreuse pill. Take the chartreuse pill and become awoken.
Progress was slow at first, mostly because everyone was still in class.
The Earth is shaped like a velociraptor.
Nobody here. He's screaming.
They're afraid. They can't handle the truth.
To be honest, none of us really expected to hand out all 200 pamphlets. If we got even half of them, we'd have been satisfied. We only handed out about a dozen in the first hour, but our momentum was building. We were being heard.
How are they velociraptors?
They just are.
Not.
Have you seen a T-Rex tooth?
Oh, have you seen a velociraptor?
Yeah. The Himalayas. Like a velociraptor. You hung up his eyes. Yes, he is my cousin, in fact. He is my cousin. How do you know my cousin? Have you worked with him in the past?
Keep the censoring here, please.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
They laughed at us. They called us fools. We even argued with the President of the United States.
I'm the president of the United States.
Look, see, it's really him. He thinks the Earth is a donut. What an idiot.
People always tell me, oh, the moon landing was fake, but I just laugh. I say, you believe in the moon?
No, we're talking. Honestly, I think we're at the same place.
Eventually, though, it was time to eat. But the truth waits for no one, and even lunchtime is just another opportunity to spread it.
Hello.
Am I in play or are you in live?
I'm in line. Would you like a free informational pamphlet?
Of course not.
I'm here from the Velociraptor Earth Society, here to spread the truth about the shape of the Earth.
About the shape of the Earth.
Maybe it'd be faster to get sushi. I think dinosaurs would like sushi.
I mean, we're kind of experts on that.
What?
We're kind of experts on that. We
Yeah, that's
would
true.
know.
Yeah, definitely dinosaurs love sushi. I'd like to get some sushi.
After this, things started to turn around. We decided to start a petition. Somehow this made us more successful.
Please, it's free. Take it. And please, while you're here, sign our petition. We need all the signatures we can
The
get.
first thing I noticed about this when I opened it is the font name.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it's the font of the god. It's the one true font.
No, I got confidence unironically my favorite font.
Let's go. You are one of us. You understand.
A person of culture. We love him.
Thank you. One more signature towards the greater good. Thank you.
At this point, a lot more people were taking pamphlets. Word was spreading, and the truth was spreading with it. In the end, we actually ran out of pamphlets to give. They came to us asking, begging for pamphlets, and we had to turn them down. So it was a good thing we had that petition. Our movement is growing. Our supporters include Professor Science, Your Mom, the ruler of the universe, Galaxy Overlord, and Goku. With so much success, you'd think the story would end here. But we printed 500 more pamphlets at the cost of $500 and gave them all away again. As you can see, we are a very stable group of people. We decided to leave behind a monument to our victory, one that would remind people of the knowledge they had gained. Then we got a massive rainstorm literally the next day, and I'm pretty sure that pamphlet drowned in it. A fitting end to this magnificent tale. Or is it?